everybody be saying at the end of the video. That's what I'm saying. I've been gone so long, I don't even know how this stuff goes no more. Hey. Okay, so I'm not even sure how to do this because I haven't been on YouTube in so long. Oh my God. I don't know. It's, it's so many new rules and so many new, rules and regulations to how these different social media platforms and stuff are run nowadays. And I have not been here in quite some time, but I'm back. And yeah, and I just want to give y'all a little life update on where I've been, what I've been doing, where I'm at in life right now. And I'm currently stuck in traffic, so what better way to spend my time in traffic than talking to y'all. But yeah, so life update. I know I've been gone for about 2 years, and here's why. First thing, the reason why I left YouTube is because, number one, social media had become like a chore or like a job that I wasn't getting paid for. Because like I said in the beginning, there are so many new rules and regulations to all these different platforms, and what you can say, what you can't say, what you can show, what you can't show. You have to, stay on top of your likes and subscribers, and because it's a business now. I started YouTube back in 2011, before it was even a big thing, before people was getting paid to be on YouTube or whatever. And I just did it for fun. I started doing content creation for fun because that's a part of my background, my media background. From when I was in college. When I first started college, I started doing hair and makeup tutorials and stuff like that, like beauty on a budget. Basically because that's the space that I was in at the time. I was trying to figure out ways to keep myself up on a budget because I was a broke college student, so that's why I started my channel. And it just kind of developed from there, and I'm still getting views. So for those of you who have been there since the beginning and y'all still be watching my old content, thank you for running them numbers up. I appreciate you. For the new people that's just here, first let me introduce myself. I'm sorry I started rambling and talking without introducing myself. My name is Symphony. I go by Symphony Speaks on social media. That's because I always have something to say, or I'm very opinionated, so I kind of came up with that name or that alias back in college. Plus I used to do videos, and I used to be on the radio in grad school. So Symphony Speaks was born a few years ago, back when I was in college. So all the new people, welcome to my channel. A little bit about myself. I am an entrepreneur, currently a full-time / unemployed entrepreneur, if that makes sense, because I like money. I like to maintain a certain lifestyle. So not saying that I'm out here balling out of control, nothing like that, but I do believe to my business or my my side hustles or my main streams of income. Your girl still gotta work a full-time job. However, I'm currently not working right now. I'm focusing all of my attention and time and energy on my business, Urban Cultural Apparel. I'll go ahead and leave that information right here on the screen. But yeah, I have a clothing business. It is called Urban Cultural Apparel, and basically the mission is to merge my background in media and communications with fashion, making a statement without saying a word. Here's one of my shirts I have on right now. I don't know if you can see that. It says invite only the chosen few will make the cut. That is a part of my new collection, the new drop that I just dropped on Juneteenth. That's where I've been. And sorry, this video might be all over the place because again, I just haven't done this in quite some time. So, and I'm trying to drive and all this stuff. But anyway, yeah, I started doing content creation back when I was in college. Because again, that was the space that I was in, doing beauty on the budget, cheap hair finds that look very good or decent, and showing you how to maintain your synthetic wigs, different makeup tutorials and stuff like that. That's really not the space that I'm in right now. Although I still do my own makeup, I still do my own hair. That's just not the space that I'm in right now. Now going forward, my content will be more entrepreneur driven, or behind the scenes, kind of lifestyle, day in the life type of vlogs and stuff like that. Yeah, so welcome to my video diary. The last 2 years have kind of been a little, they've been a little rocky, a little up and down, like, you know, up and down or whatever, because I've lost a lot of family members. One in particular that really just kind of set me down for quite some time. I lost one of my really close cousins. She was my first cousin. I lost her a couple of years ago, like during the pandemic. And it just took a toll on me mentally. Like, I'm a type of person, like, I can deal with a lot of different things. I can handle a lot of things well. But her death was just so unexpected. Our family just kind of took a hit from that. Like, we're still all trying to bounce back from that, like, you know, almost 3 years later. But God is faithful. Cause life gon' life, but God gon' guide all the time. And I miss my cousin, and it just took a lot out of me. And it was almost like from there, it was like a snowball or a ripple effect of things that just, a chain of unfortunate events that just took place in my life. Like, after my cousin passed, my mom's a really good friend who was like a godfather to me, he lost his wife. And it's crazy because the day that we found out that my cousin died is the day that we went to go visit him and his wife, because she wasn't in the best health, and it was kind of expected for her to transition soon after that. So just dealing with grief, also dealing with my finances. Like, that was a big part of a very big part of why I stayed away from social media for a long time, because during that time I was actually getting ready to turn 30. I was 29, getting ready to turn 30, and nothing in my life was just going the way that I had hoped it would go. Not saying that I had, you know, I had long ago let go of that time clock of, oh, I gotta accomplish this by the time I'm 30, I have to do this by the time I'm 30, and I let that go. But it was just the fact that I had already accomplished so much, and I was not seeing the fruits of my labor. And I still feel like that, even at 32. Like, I feel like I keep crossing these major milestones, and I'm not able to see the fruits of my labor, and it gets very frustrating. It gets very sad. So I really didn't know what to do. I was in a very dark place during that time. A lot of my family and friends didn't know. I had gotten into a car accident on New Year's Day of 2022. And I was without a vehicle for about 4, 5, maybe 6 months, I think. I was working a dead-end job in higher education, which is ironic because you would think that in higher education, like, you know, that's where the money is, but it's really not. And maybe it is, depending on which, you know, institution you work for. But the one that I was at, it just was not, it wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. And it caused me to fall in a very dark place, because at the very bare minimum, I feel that when you're working a job, you should at the very least be able to, you know, take care of your basic necessities as an adult, and still have, you know, money to put away in your savings account for, you know, a rainy day or in case something happened. That wasn't the case. I wasn't able to do that, and I just felt very overworked, overwhelmed, and underappreciated on my job, working with a lot of older people that, you know, come from that generation of you work until you 65, 70 years old, and then you retire, and then you enjoy the fruits of your labor. I just don't understand that logic. Just working in that environment, I feel like it was very toxic. It was very taxing on my body and on my mental. So I left. Thank God, thank God I left. And I was able to start a new career in a new field that afforded me a better lifestyle, and it afforded me the opportunity to actually be able to open up my own studio for my business. So I actually took like a 2-year hiatus away from urban culture apparel, and from there I was able to like kind of restructure my brand and kind of put some things in place. I was also able to open up my new studio, where I'm able to like go in there and actually work instead of using my kitchen and my closet as my workspace. So now I have my own workspace, and I'm not even gonna cap with y'all, like, it's been a struggle. But to whom much is given, much is required, and I do understand that. It has been a struggle, like revamping or relaunching my brand and just trying to get it in front of new eyeballs, and trying to generate those sales, and gaining access to capital and stuff like that. Stuff that most small businesses go through. So if you have a small business and you're watching this video, please know that you're not alone. Like if you're struggling with something in your business, please know that you are not alone. And it does get easier. You do have those moments of joy, but most of the time, you know, if you're anything like me and you don't know how to quit, you literally have to be damn near delusional to pursue entrepreneurship. Especially pursue it full time for the second go round. With that, you know, trying to build a brand and trying to take care of, you know, personal overhead and business overhead. Like, yeah, it can be daunting at times. It can be unsure at times, but I know that in the end it's going to be very rewarding. So that's what I keep reminding myself. Yeah, that's pretty much where I've been for the last 2 years, just trying to, you know, keep my peace and keep my sanity. Definitely will be documenting more of my journey, the highs, the lows, the ups and the downs, because people tend to think that I don't go through stuff, which is so weird. I'm just like, y'all have no idea. Like, people be thinking I have everything together. Even my close friends, they be like, oh, well, we don't ever see you go through nothing. And I'm like, maybe that's because I don't look like what I'm going through, because technically you're not supposed to. So, and not that I try to, like, you know, try to make it seem like I don't go through nothing, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I'll tell you about it when I come out of it, you know. But yeah, but right now y'all getting the inside scoop, baby. Y'all getting the real world. Y'all getting the while I'm in the midst of it. And I'm cool with that, because at first, and you know, years ago, I wasn't okay with allowing people to see my struggle or allowing people to know the real me, or knowing like what I actually go through on a day-to-day basis. But I'm okay with that, because I know that I'm aware of my purpose, and I know that my story is not just for me, it's to help somebody else. So yeah, y'all getting the behind the scenes of my life. Baby, life be lifing, but God gonna guide every time. And I'm for sure, I know for sure, baby, I am a walking testimony, okay? My life is a testimony of how God can literally take you from broke to blessed. That's why I can't be out here looking broke, busted, and disgusted, because I know, you know, what God is going to do and what he is doing. So I can't say I'm a winner and look defeated. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much where I've been for the last 2 years. Yeah. I got some more videos and stuff coming down the pipeline. Y'all stay tuned. Like, share this video. What they used to say, what everybody be saying at the end of their videos. That's what I'm saying. I've been gone so long, I don't even know how this stuff go no more. Like, share, comment, like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell at the top, so that way you will be notified every time that I drop a new video. Okay, there we go. I had to remember, like, what was my tagline? Like, what I used to say every time I got ready to end these videos? Okay, there we go. Yes, y'all know the drill. If y'all want to see, you know, the way things unfold, the way God manifests and show up in my life, continue watching, because I promise you, it's gonna be very entertaining. Y'all might see me cry a couple of times, but it's yeah, y'all don't want to miss this. I'm a walking testimony, baby. Like, yeah, come on this journey with me. Life be life, but God be guiding. Come on this journey with me, y'all. But that's it. Y'all have a good one. Peace out. Bye.